Hey, I'm back. I see Nita went live last night. And I clicked on them, never watched them, so let's see what's going on.
About to fall in the floor. Okay, let me make sure the volume's up. Okay, so just waiting on a few more people to come in. I'm walking to the Wi-Fi, so it'll be a little stronger. I had to walk about 3.25 blocks to get to some Wi-Fi that would actually. I'm still showing nobody in the chat, so we'll see if somebody comes in and can just make a comment so I know that it is actually working. And that my walk wasn't. I don't know why it went out, but hey, it came back stronger. I don't know why it went out, but hey, it came back stronger. I'm to my glasses. Y'all bear with me. I had to walk over here to get to Wi-Fi. I don't have the funds to put any more data on, so.
Okay, she just got funds a couple weeks ago for more data. Don't know. It's really not for her phone, the funds.
I'll just have to walk over here to data. Well, technically, I guess to data. Where are my glasses, y'all? Old lady problems, I know. Anyway, so you guys can tell me if I made the right choice or the wrong choice, but it come down to choosing between eating today or being able to go to the doctor and
You gotta be kidding me. For fuck's sake.
have my medicine. It's time for my blood pressure pill to get refilled. I have to pay for that no matter what. And this is so crazy. So my Healthy Blue insurance ended.
She picked those up 2 days ago, her prescriptions. Didn't she? Am I right? I don't know. Oh, God.
At midnight on the 31st. Okay? But my new partner's Medicaid tailored plan isn't effective officially until the 8th. Has to give some.
Hold on. Last video, it was June 6th. Now it's June 8th. Okay, Nita. Okay, you little liar.
Some time to update with my new member ID and information, what my new plan covers and don't cover, and all that. Pray that it's not going to rain again, which means I'll lose Wi-Fi connection as well. Hello, let me say hey to everybody before something happens. Hey, Teresa, Sadie girl, how are y'all today? I hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's had a wonderful, blessed Tuesday. Mine has been less than stellar. So basically, I held my sign up and I did what work that I could get for the day, which was compacting cardboard, breaking down boxes and compacting cardboard. That allowed me to have the money.
Okay, wait. Her arm's in a sling. She can't pull up her pants. So she broke down cardboard with one, I guess she's going to say one arm.
Enough to pay for the Greenway Micro Transit. I had to get up at 4 a.m. to schedule it. But it gave me, I'm going to try to get where y'all can see traffic. See if that's a little better. Able to pay for my round trip to Greenway Micro Transit and get my blood pressure medicine tomorrow. I think I'll have 21 cents left. But to do that means I can't eat. And I really tried, and most days it's not a problem, you know. A lot's going on in the area. There was a major fire, shooting, and 3 high school graduations. So I guess everybody's a little.
Holly, get on that. Look that up. See if that really happened. That's Holly at No Lies 9071.
Whatever. Look, if anybody'd like to help, my PayPal, my Cash App, my Chime, my Venmo, they're all in the description box. It'd be greatly appreciated. I mean, $5, well, now there's $6 for like a Wendy's biggie bag or something. But I'm sure for $5 I can figure something to eat out. I'll walk my fat butt to the grocery store, you know, but hey, pie in the sky, how you doing? Hey, Carrie. But that being said, I've been watching a lot, with downtime, when I'm in Wi-Fi.
By the way, she eats more than I eat. And I'm not homeless, but she really does eat more than I eat.
Watching a lot of YouTube stuff and cases in court and reactions and stuff and what's going on. And I want to say, when it comes to Summer Wells' case, Killer Looks has been putting consistently out some enormously great content.
Okay, this is when she tries to, it's like she's offering you some content so you'll pay her. So she just looks at somebody's videos and probably gives it misinformation about Summer Wells' case.
And he's painted a picture that I've had in my head for a really long time. But don't know how to paint out there for everybody to understand the way I do. What I see in my brain is hard to communicate through words into the picture I want everybody to see. When you work in a factory, and like my mom used to work for Sarah Lee, and they made, say, t-shirts. They have like 6 different departments that all work together in unison to make that one t-shirt. You know, you've got set sleeves and collar. It's the one I used to do, cover seam. You know, and different departments like that. They do different parts of the t-shirt to make one whole unit, right?
Now let me know in the comments if I have it on too high of a speed, 1.5, just to get through, or I can lower it some.
I've said this for a long time. Why, Ziggy and Fred, litigious as you are, why was Fred's door the first one that Dawn knocked on when the police allowed him to walk somewhere?
This is old news. Everybody knows this. She's just repeating things from 4 years ago.
To go somewhere after Summer was reported missing. It's a question I've had that nobody's really been able to answer. And it's not supposition on my point or part. It's not even a news report. We have seen it from the horses' mouths themselves, you know. Don himself said he knocked on Fred's door, first thing. Fred said he knocked on his door, you know. Hell, Andy B said not only did he knock on it first thing, he knocked on it several times. Like, he didn't go to, Sharpie's.
See, we've all known this for years, right? And Fred has said what Fred said. Andy B has said what he said. She's just repeating things that are from years ago, just to pretend like she's giving you guys some content on Summer Wells' case. Jesus.
Girlfriend's grandma's house knocking on the door. As I understand, he didn't go to even Jody Sue's knocking on the door. He went to Fred's. Why? Why was that the first place he went?
Because Jody Sue was already at the end of the driveway. Jody Sue was out there in the creek, remember?
Why are reports now coming out saying that not only did Andy B on occasion go with Don on his runs to Knoxville, but so did Fred. Fred says
that's not just now coming out, Nita. That's been out.
Don asked him and he declined. But why in the hell why would Don ask him? Especially after Summer went missing. Why would he ask him? Why would he ask him that? Why?
Because he was going to buy the white stuff. Or whatever stuff.
He asked Fred to go. What could Fred do in Knoxville with Don that Don couldn't do by himself? Did Fred know the plug, as you call it, or the person above Don?
Fred was a plug.
Did Fred have the pull to get a front? Or to get information? Or ensure Don's safety? And is what the adult entertainer females have said true? Because what they said, oh Lord, I can't remember, diamond and sapphire and silver and gold dust or whatever.
Oh God, she's going back to the hotel, Playboy, all this. If some of you are new and haven't followed the Summer Wells case, this is all old information. Little girl's been missing since June 14th of 2021.
Names was, right? They, oh yeah, you're with me, Carrie. You're in my brain already, I can tell. They said Dawn had been there multiple times. And I think we're underplaying what, I think it was the Ruby one. If y'all remember, speaking specifically of Playboy, this is all my opinion. If I have a mod that can do it, please put this up. That this is Anita's opinion only, not to be taken factually. Please be kind to everyone we're speaking about. Do not reach out and contact anyone that I'm talking about on my behalf or because of something that I'm saying. This is all my opinion and opinion only. Okay? I may stop periodically and repeat that. And please understand, you guys, that is to protect me. I have the right, my First Amendment right is to speak.
What's going to happen, Nita? Somebody going to sue you for your tent?
My opinion and my thoughts freely, but I need to make it clear that that's what it is and nothing more. I have no proof. In my opinion, and I believe her name was Ruby or Strawberry or whatever, but it's the adult entertainer that the Diamond allegedly traded to Playboy to X out her debt. That's the story, and she's sticking to it, okay? Thank you, Miss Carrie. And According to her, now this was at the Knoxville Hotel, and I'm not sure. I'm waiting on a response back, but I'm almost positive that after Summer went missing, that Knoxville Hotel was one of the ones that they did a little sting up out of. The TBI, that is. They did quite a few, if y'all recall. After Summer went missing, it was about every 3 days
That hotel probably had many stings before Summer ever went missing. It was a pretend hotel.
hearing about a sting operation for CSAM, we'll call it. It's Child S Audio Video Materials type thing. It's called CSAM. Anyway, before I lose my train of thought. So Diamond allegedly traded this girl named Ruby, according to the interview that she gave quite a while back on Summer's case and about Dawn. She said that Dawn came and got another pile of rugs on face value.
By the way, you can say drugs on YouTube. You can say murder. You can say homicide. You can say suicide. You can say that, actually. I can't stand it when people say unalive and rugs.
From Playboy. You know, you get it and you pay for it. And apparently he's still owed for what he had paid for before. Now, he gets that, right? And he still owes him money. Now, the way she said it, I can't remember. Y'all correct me in the chat if I'm incorrect, please. Please. Let me see. What'd she say? That's what I agree, Carrie. I agree. And that's the norm, you know, what you're saying about the rent and binge. I fully agree. And all three of the aforementioned Ben Hillers, I believe, would have at one point or time or other in their life have indulged in that. Whether they still do or not, I don't know. But in my opinion, they all three used some form of rug that they would have loved an all night or all weekend party on Dawn's dime especially. But here's something that people aren't thinking of. Y'all remember when he said that the cartel was after him and all that? Well, you know, the best lie holds a kernel of truth. I've always said that. So what if it wasn't the cartel? What if it was Playboy? Now, depending on what we believe, somewhere between 3,000 and 10,000 worth of rugs was given out.
I don't recall Don saying the cartel was after him. I recall him saying when he was younger he used to run drugs for the cartel or something like that.
Without monies being paid back. And on top of that, according to this lady, he snuck her out without her debt having been paid, without his debt having been paid.
And he gave her a ride home. This is all according to Don and the people there on drugs at the prostitution hotel.
He took a worker, for all intents and purposes, a slave laborer.
If I'm wrong, anybody correct me in the comments.
Without permission. He came into and violated. Now, I don't know what y'all know, but in my opinion, say it again, in my opinion, as I've seen, people in the rug game are big on respect and not being disrespected or punked and not appearing to be weak. So if Playboy allowed an individual to come into his place of business, okay, and y'all, I don't know who this is waving and approaching. Oh, he works at Bojangles. If he allowed him to come into his place of business.
Be careful. She's going to later claim somebody called Bojangles because she just doxed her location, and she'll blame it on anybody that was watching her video that they called and had her kicked out and kicked off and blah, 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 blah.
Business. And take the product that he makes a living off selling for free. Not pay him back. And on top of that, take one of his workers for
the product would be cocaine or meth.
Free. Wouldn't that look like he got punked? Would that not look like that?
This video is made for 18. Well, it's not made for children.
Don was the bigger, badder dude. I'm live. Yeah, I just wasn't trying to put you on camera. That's all. To me, that's the one thing. Maybe it wasn't the cartel, but maybe it was the rug dealer that he owed money for the front. And the disrespect of taking one of his workers. She even says it.
We've already been through all these scenarios, Nita, and you can't believe anything anybody on Ben Hill Road says, okay? We all know that.
In the interview, that she was scared that at any moment he was going to realize what he had done and turn around and take her back to mitigate what was going to happen to him. Hey, free side, welcome. Any thoughts? Carrie, Teresa, anybody in the chat? Any thoughts on that?
Yes, my thoughts are quit bringing up things from years ago just to think that's going to cause people to donate to you. Maybe give some kind of other news story, or like something about the shooting and the fire in your area. That would be great to report on. That would be interesting if it happened.
Anything you'd like to add or expound on? Hey, Miss Justice, your opinion's welcome too. Glad to see all my mods in here. Oh no, I'm on YouTube. Yeah, just talking about actually the first case that I ever discussed. It was a missing child out of Tennessee.
The first case that she ever started grifting off of.
Just some recent stuff that's been floating around.
Stories. I've been too sad.
Yeah, this one is actually very sad. Very sad. I do think when Don made the comment that he knew something was going to happen, because that was one of his more precious items to him, was his daughter, for more reasons than one, in my opinion. I think it's because the eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth type thing. It's why he said he knew that she was in a filthy hotel room. It's why he said that she was out on the street and all this was happening. Think about it. Got to put our emotion aside for a moment and think logically and put ourselves in the shoes of the people that are doing these things. They don't have empathy. They don't have caring just because someone is a child. Their minds and their structure don't work the same as ours does. So we can't expect them to act and react the way that we would to situations and circumstances.
Why is this person standing there by her? They either want a cigarette, or maybe that's her plug. Her plug.
In speaking to people living, what I have found out is if the...
That's her data going in and out, not my Wi-Fi.
Playboy guy is who he spouts to be. You're exactly right, Miss Carrie. He would have came after Dawn, or had his thugs come after Dawn. That's something that would not be allowed. Because think about it. Every girl that's there then, that don't really want to be there, the next dweeb that walks through the door, they're going to sell him a sob story and walk out. And he's not going to do anything because he didn't do anything to Dawn. Nobody's going to have any fear anymore. They're just going to walk out the door by themselves. Fear is what keeps that operation going. Fear. Anybody that's been in a DV situation knows the kind of fear that I'm speaking of, you know?
See, new people coming into her chat may be like, oh, wow, this is interesting, which it is. And hey, if somebody else new hears about Summer Wells and looks it up, God forbid, I hope they don't look it up on YouTube. I hope they look up actual facts. But somebody might donate to her because they think she's actually doing, new true crime. She didn't give the missing date. She didn't give, the blonde hair, blue eyes, 5 years old when she disappeared. She didn't give any information like that, so.
Absolutely, I agree with you as well, Carrie.
It's almost worse because there's a layer of animal exploitation on top of it.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. The man, the exploitation. That's what this lady you're talking to is doing. Exploitation, yes, of children that are missing.
Exactly. And anything in the mindset of these individuals that's interfering with them making their money the way they're used to is something they're going to have to take care of and handle. And allow, I got a code, I just got to get it out.
No, this is for me.
I got you. I'm sitting here. No, you made me think about it. Oh, y'all bear with an old lady. I'm going to get my jacket out real quick.
They're waiting for her $5. Hand them the $5, Nita. Oh, no. Oh, I think, what did it? Oh, okay. I think she has a part 2. Let's go see. Sorry I have to do this way. I don't know how else to do it. There's a part 2. Okay.
Okay, so I'm back.
She had to end because that was her plug, or she was the plug. She had to end.
For part 2, I'm not sure if the powers that be just didn't like what I was saying or what was going on, because I got kicked off of Wi-Fi, period. then YouTube's app was just acting crazy. I guess it didn't like what I had to say about Summer's case. Hey, Miss Justice. I hope you got to watch up until the point I got kicked off, those of you that joined in the live stream. Right now I got my glasses off for a minute, so I'm not going to be able to see y'all, but I'm walking back towards the tent as close as I can get to being in Wi-Fi. I'm hungry. I'm going to finish this up, and I'm just...
She has Wi-Fi at her tent. I guess she means the restaurant that she's already standing at that has Wi-Fi. Whatever.
Going to bed hungry. Now get up hungry at 4 a.m., but guess what?
Wah.
I will make it to my doctor's appointment and be able to get my blood pressure medicine.
You probably don't have a doctor's appointment, and if you get some money, I don't know if you do or not. I haven't finished this part 2. We probably won't hear from you for, depends on how much money you get. Could be enough to last her a few days. Could be tomorrow or today that she goes live. This was last night, late last night too.
A new one. They took me off the amlodipine. It was causing me to retain fluid and kind of, I think, messing up my kidneys from what they said, or could cause kidney, not malfunction, like basically shut down. I forget the word, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm a little tired and in pain. I worked today. That's how I have the money I made. But I was only able to compact some cardboard and stuff, and it cost $5 round trip, which is not bad. In this gas time and economy, that's great to go to the doctor. And it'll cost me $4 to get my blood pressure medicine. That being said, well, I say it should cost me $4. Let me backtrack. I may not be able to get it because I know the pharmacy, the doctor, the therapist, the transportation services, everything won't be switched over.
I don't think she's even seeing a therapist. She might have been for a couple weeks. I don't think she's even seeing a therapist. And you can't just be on the blood pressure medicine and then not be on it and then start it again a few days later or whatever she's doing. You can't let your blood pressure like bing bong like that. I'm not giving medical advice. This is a fact.
I'm changing from one insurance to another, even though it's Medicaid. On the 31st at midnight, my Healthy Blue stopped, and my new coverage technically started. But they've told me since the beginning it would be June. Oh, better not. I'll get hit by another car. It'll be June the 8th before everything's official. I guess that's the 3 to 5 business days they're giving themselves until June the 8th. To have everything in systems and up and running. I should have my case manager have called me by then, know who they are, and
I really dislike this woman, if you can't tell. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be neutral here. Not really.
Have a meeting set up for my goals and to help me achieve them. And in the long run, it is going to be better off for me. I mean, they help with employment. They help with housing. I've spoken to a couple people that have that plan and know.
I used to be an insurance agent for Medicare, Medicaid services, and we never had an insurance plan that helped with housing or with employment or any of that. It just covered hospitals, medications, doctor's appointments, sometimes dentists, sometimes vision care. So she's got some great insurance. Thank God she quit the Healthy Blue.
The 1509I is, and we're telling me that that's hard to get. It's really awesome that I've gotten it. If they think that I need to be on disability, it should expedite that and make it easier. They will assist. They assist in over-the-counter medications. There's a card for that. And something to do with food and nutrition. They'll help make sure that...
There's also Good RX. That helps too, Nita. It's an app on your phone. I'm sure you have it.
The pink paper gets to me one way or the other. So if they do snail mail, that's fine. I'll still get it. So I'm really excited about that. Hello, Drama. I see you've changed your name. I know who you are, though. So welcome back. And to everybody that's out there in chat, welcome back to all returning viewers. Welcome to all new viewers. And thank you for being here. Let me say that up front.
You're welcome.
If anybody would like to help by making a donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. Everything is in the description box. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Chime. Somebody make fun of me because I have so many. I have what I've been asked by people in the past to do. I also have a wish list on Amazon, but we have children, apparently, or people that are of age but are in the mindset of children that keep going on there and make out like they're purchasing it and cancel it at the last minute. So it looks like it'll say she needs 2, has 1, or something like that, and I really have not gotten any of them. It's kind of got frustrating because to me, it was an alternative.
Y'all quit doing that. If anybody really is, she's probably lying.
So, people could, I'm trying to think how to say it, so people could know exactly where their funds are going and what it was going to, if that makes sense. Oh, Miss Justice, I'm sorry. Just try again here in a little bit. At least if you can get the email, that way people
Sorry, I just stepped on my dog's toy in case you heard that squeak.
can reach out to me through email. If LC Outdoors is in here, please let me know that you're okay. You just stopped emailing all of a sudden around the time you were supposed to meet up. And if something happened,
She probably realized that you were a crook.
honey, I know stuff happens. I'm not going to be upset. I just would like to know you're okay. The same for Rhonda Moon if you're out there. If the Jesus saves persons out there, I could really use an email and a touch base from you guys right now. I've kind of felt a little forsaken.
They must have promised her some money, some free clothes, food, or something. Who knows?
Try everything you know to do to make an honest living and not cheat or lie or steal or nothing. And can't even make enough to eat. But you know what? I have faith. So I am hoping and praying that something will happen before the grocery store or the corner store closes. I got an hour and a half till the corner store closes. They're just high as I'll get out. And I got about 40 minutes till the grocery store closes. And I'm walking that direction. Can't go too far because I'll drop the Wi-Fi. And I won't be able to finish this or go online or nothing. What is it? Possum the cat. I like that name. It's kind of cute. So what I was saying, I was talking about something getting to a point. I was speaking on the Summer Wells case when, sorry y'all, my hand's numb and I couldn't get my thingy off of my fingers. The good arm going to sleep and going numb, and the good legs started out bothering me too. I guess, putting all the extra weight and carrying the burden for both sides is getting.
Oh, wait. So, did she get her sling off? Did she tell us that? I missed it if she did.
Do it. It's quite chilly out here, by the way. But, oh, thank you, Miss Justice. For those of you that may remember to ask, yes, I have gotten the Cash App and the Venmo are fixed and working, finally. Also,
It's been fixed.
something I was going to tell y'all. Oh, about Summer Wells. I was trying to tell a story and talking about how that,
That looks like Walmart, and from where she is in the parking lot, she's not hooked up to their Wi-Fi. That's too far away. She doesn't need money for data on her phone. It's all a lie. Lies, Nita, lies.
when you work in a factory and say making a t-shirt is your goal. Like when my mom worked for Sara Lee Products. And you have the person that puts the collars, that's the sleeves, does the final seam work and all that. It's similar to that, what I was talking about, the situation with Summer.
Sara Lee, I thought they made cakes and stuff. What am I thinking of? Oh, well.
In my opinion. Like, I was talking about why was Fred's store the first one Don went to, and Don admitted to that. I was talking about, when Don made the claim that the cartel was after him because he owed
Fred doesn't live next door. He lives down at the end of the holler.
them money. And I said, the best lie is always based in truth. Hey,
You should know.
Marlo, the OG, what's up? Thank you, Miss Justice. And in my opinion, I said, if what the Ruby lady told about her and the Diamond, the adult entertainers interview, was true, think about this. Don had taken drugs from Playboy on a previous
Drugs.
occasion and still hadn't paid for them, and got more that he didn't pay for. And then, behind his back, took one of his workers. Thank you so much, Miss Carey. I appreciate you chiming in with that. That is not tolerable in that world. It's the ultimate disrespect. There has to be some sort of retaliation.
That story also was told by weirdos on YouTube. We don't even know what's true or not, okay? This whole case, if you're not familiar with it, has the oddest bunch of characters you could ever hear of. I would not suggest ever watching it on YouTube. It's a total shit show now.
And during the time period, from all intents and purposes, from the way everything seems, in my opinion, during the time period between Don taking that girl away from Playboy and Summer getting gone, Don had told Candace, his own admission, his own words, multiple times during interviews, watch her, she's going to get gone, something's going to happen. You see, he knew that they had to hit back at him his strings, per se, the most important object that was of equal value to what he had taken. The
I have my own opinion on the Summerwells case, but I'll keep it to myself.
rugs and the girl. So let's say, for all intents and purposes, in my opinion, let's say that Summer was the cash cow that she's been purported to be, and whether the boys, whether mom and dad or mom or dad, someone, let's say, in my opinion, was making local sales for a couple hours, similar to what Don had been accused of in the past that Mary told us about. Not selling forever, but for a period of time. That's that Jezebel spirit, because she no longer just belonged to him. And maybe he had found out about it. It happened maybe the first time while he was in Utah. See, my way of thinking, everything we know about plays a part. And it's like a puzzle piece filling in the puzzle. But you've got the perimeter of the puzzle that you have to put together first. Every time I put together a puzzle, we do the outside and then fill in the inside. Filling in the outside, we're answering the questions of why Summer. We're answering the questions of what happened, why Summer. That's been a big question all along, right? So the cartel, okay, well, that's too big to think. But maybe a local person with cartel ties. Maybe not 50,000, but 5 to 10,000.
I don't believe there's any cartel involved.
Plus a worker. And who can slick talk and knows Playboy just as much as Don does? Other customers? Maybe a cook? And who would you go to if you knew
A cook.
why? Let's say you'd done something and you knew that's why your family member came up missing. Would the first person
There was a cook. Fred. He was the cook right at the end of the road. At Holler, down in the holler.
you went to either be the person you think facilitated them coming up missing, the person that knows everything that goes on in the neighborhood, or maybe the person that can make a phone call or ride with you and smooth the edges down to where it undid what was did. And maybe when you're running an operation where you're growing stuff and cooking stuff and selling stuff, don't you
This is, she's really hard to review because I mean, I hate my voice, but I really hate her voice.
need, you got to have somebody that does a little bit of everything, right? You got to have somebody that's the busybody, nosy person that's the lookout. You're going to have somebody that, say, I don't know, grows the Mary Jane and cultivates it. Then you're going to have somebody that is real good at making math. Sometimes they have...
Weed was her first thing, of course, all of you adults know, and meth. Not math, meth.
bad batches, but you got a tester person for that. Then you got to have people with good, reliable cars and transportation. Look, let's live stream dude right now. Try not...
Nobody on Ben Hill has good, reliable transportation. Nobody.
let me
Except Candace's newest car.
get something. What can I get for you? Y'all be ready, because I might have to block it, because the last time this guy pulled up on me, he had himself exposed. You're
What? This is interesting.
live on the internet. What can I do for you? You're on YouTube right now, live. Do you have your body parts exposed? Because the whole world's watching. How can I help you?
Oh my goodness.
This is the second time. The last time was broad daylight at Bojangles. How can I help you?
Okay, y'all, this is weird.
How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you? I'm doing a live stream. I wasn't talking to you. I didn't hold up no sign. I haven't asked you for anything. How can I help you? What can I do for you?
What?
How can I help you? Because you're not just talking to me. You're live on YouTube right now. In front of millions of people. How can I help you? Hope you have a wife that's watching. How can I help you?
Okay, that was weird. I would get his license plate and call the police about that. If he's approached her more than once. That was weird. Not gonna lie.
This is what I get to put up with. I'm in the middle of a parking lot. For those of you that have something to say, and look, he's not left, he's still stalking. Those of you that say that I invited it. Those of you that say I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? The store isn't closed.
No, I don't believe she invited that. That's odd. Unless he knows her. Oh, I don't know. This is weird.
closed. It's still open for business. I am dressed in pants, a big old t-shirt that comes to my knees, and a coat with a sling and a brace on. And I've had my...
We all know that the way you dress, it does not matter. That's nobody's fault. The way they dress is not a reason for that kind of thing.
Walmart bag right here. So what am I doing wrong? What did I do to invite that?
Nothing.
That's the second time this gentleman pulled up. The other day was when I was so upset and I did a live stream and I said that I felt abused because he held up a dollar bill and told me to walk over and come get something, and I couldn't understand him because he was mumbling. And when I got up to the car, he had a dollar bill in his hand and he made me come over to the driver's side window. And I'm hobbling over there. This is not tonight. This was the other night. Same guy, same car. And he had his no square, as Little Man calls it, exposed.
Nita, that needs to be reported. Unless you have warrants or something for yourself and you don't want to, that needs to be reported for real. That's disgusting.
He held the dollar bill right up over it like he was just doing right now. I couldn't understand what he was saying. Something about you want something, come get this, and was holding a dollar bill up. Oh, you didn't know. I know you didn't know, Miss Justice. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay.
No, that's
He's
not
still sitting
okay.
there. He's not gotten out of his car. He's not went in the store. He's just sitting there. And I'm not moving. Because behind me is the parking lot cleaning people. And I happen to know them. And Walmart workers were just in the parking lot. And he's in Walmart with audio and video cameras. And like I said, does your wife know?
He's in the Walmart?
Why is he still just sitting there? I'm not going to move because I don't feel safe to move. I am in a well-lit parking lot with people around and Wi-Fi. With businesses all around me that are still open and operational. So as long as he's sitting in this parking lot, I'm staying here. I just don't... I'm really thinking, oh, he's coming walking back. He did go in the store. I wasn't standing here with the sign up, asking for money. None of that. None of that. I'm literally, y'all know what I was doing. You've seen me. You've heard the conversation we were having. Isn't it funny that we were just talking in my group therapy on Monday about human sex trafficking being at an all-time high in this world? Not just this country, but this world. Ain't it funny how we're talking?
He's definitely not going to sex traffic you, but it's definitely weird.
About a little girl that we think that happened to, and I get approached. There's him and two other guys that have approached me to the point I wonder if they're not police. He's still sitting there in his car. He went inside, I don't know what he did, and came right back out. If I didn't have to walk past him.
A lot of people say police. A lot of people say that. It's just the police. Police. Police.
To get into the store, I would go. I'm waiting for someone to either go in or come out and me be able to go at the same time. He's got a car pulling up beside him. It looks really weird, you guys.
Maybe it is cops.
Wouldn't it be funny if it's his family?
Maybe it is police.
Let's see. It's a ball team. Guys, should I try to walk past and go in the store? Maybe go behind his car? I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of him trying to, hit me with the car or something. I don't know what to do. Right. I have to go past it to get to the entrance of the store. I want to go inside the store for safety, but I'm afraid to walk past it in any direction.
Walmart has cameras, lady. Go in Walmart.
Because he could back up into me or pull forward into me. I kept telling him he was being recorded and he was live on YouTube. I was very crystal clear. He's still sitting up there, y'all.
Don't stay out there till it closes.
Yeah, that's why. You're thinking like me. That's why I'm standing where I'm standing. That's why I didn't see him go in the store. I'm just trying to not have a breakdown, y'all. I literally was just trying to be able to eat, you know?
This is going to be a great reason for somebody to send her money now.
Oh, God. Thank you to the lady that calls herself Wonder Woman. Okay, He just turned everything off again. I thought he was going to go. I want to try and make a run for the store. All right, don't let him see me upset, okay? He's still in the car, you guys. I think the guy that's in this van is, should I ask this man if he's getting in this van to walk me to the store? I'm going to walk now while the guy's there to see right now and go in the store for safety while there's this man walking past that would see if he does anything else or tries to harm me. And I'm putting the camera over there so you guys can see him. There's a car coming. I'm trying to go fast as I can into the store. I'm not trying to interact or nothing, you guys. Okay. Can I get in? They're open, so I'm going inside. I think that's the fastest thing. A flat tire. There wasn't a flat tire. That was the... I don't know what you mean. There was a flat tire. Confused. I don't know what to do. Should I just come in here and stand until he leaves, or what do I do?
Call the police.
I didn't see a flat tire either. I mean, I don't know that I can even report him to the cops because he didn't really say anything that I can prove.
It's like she's answering me.
I mean, even with the video, I didn't walk over there to see if he was doing what he was doing before because I didn't want to encourage him. I can't tell if he's gone. I'm trying to look right now. No, not near the door. It's a pretty good distance to get to. The glare, I can't tell if he's still out there or if they're gone. Let me go in and out again. Not out, but you know what I mean. I think he's gone, you guys. Yo, he left. Unless that's him at the gas station over there. I don't know. I don't see the car.
Does she have a selfie stick or something on her Amazon list? Because somebody needs to get that for her so we don't get seasick watching her videos.
Out here now. Unless that's him over here at the gas station. That's an SUV. I don't think that's him. He was in a black car. I really do need a weapon. You are right, Wonder Woman. I agree. Okay. Alright, guys. I'm gonna come in here right quick, get me something to eat, and talk to management. I'll be back live to let everybody know that I made it.
Did somebody send her money? How'd she get... I thought she was going to bed hungry. Did I miss that?
Safely back, okay? If that's alright with everybody. I think the license plate on one of the two videos, I have it. I know it's the same guy. It looks like a Tesla car to me, personally.
That did not look like a Tesla to me, but it was dark.
Alright guys, I'm gonna get one of the scooter thingies so I can hurry up. I'm just, scared. I am gonna come back live. If I can get the Wi-Fi working on my phone, I'll come back live and as I go back to the...
That's code for somebody did send her PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Chime, and then that's when she's going to turn the phone off, so she's not going to buy food, and then she says she's going to come back live, and then she won't.
Yeah, the whole way. Alright, you guys, I love y'all. If anybody wants to help us out there, help reach out, please pray for me. I didn't expect it to take this kind of turn at all. In Jesus' name I pray, please. Please put a protection layer around me. Please let...
Okay, amen. We're not going to listen to her prayer because God don't like ugly and people that rob other people or can't help themselves like Nita. Or never mind, I'm not getting into that. Alright, I'm going to end this and upload it and not listen to it. So we'll see how this goes, how long it takes. Peace, love, and light. That's what Nita says. Later, guys.